Hi everyone, here is the most recent painting I had created for a retreat coming up this weekend. Today is 4444, lots of fours today, just kind of really symbolizing the magic that's happening around us and getting us ready for this total solar eclipse. And that energy, this intense energy, could be really churning up a lot of things for you emotionally and spiritually. So if you are in that emotional space, sending so much love to you. I know what you're talking about and what you're going through. And these are all just beautiful opportunities for us to learn how to love ourselves more. So lots of love to you. There's a channeling that I created for this painting that I'm going to share with you here. That's for the retreat. We're going to dive deep into this and show people how to learn how to love their ego in our retreats. So you can kind of still shine time to join us if you want to. It starts tomorrow. Anyway, so here we go. Life is a great mirror. The moon is the biggest mirror of them all, reflecting the light of the sun, so we may find our way in the dark. But in this way, it is also a false light, and it shows us how to navigate through our own personal dark by reconciling with our separated parts, and that it is out of love that our ego has separated them. Just like the moon, our ego is showing us where the light is coming from, or where the hidden light exists within us. Our triggers are our greatest teachers, showing us aspects of ourselves that have become separate, that are trying to find their way home. And if we are wise, we recognize these mirrors for the great teachers that they are. And we are brave as we gaze upon them to find our separated parts. These remnants are pieces of our power and light. We can get lost in these mirrors or triggers because as we step through the experience to explore, we will greet aspects of our ego. Your ego is made up of separated parts of yourself. They are the parts that had to separate to survive. These are the parts that don't know love. It is how you survive the trauma, the neglect, and why you are triggered in the first place. These parts of yourself would taunt you to not venture down into the maze of mirrors and to stay lost in the illusion of lies, to stay separate and to avoid becoming whole again. These parts of yourself will feed you with temptation to fill that hole within you, to fill the separateness outside of yourself and to avoid the initial pain again. These parts will tempt you to fill your separateness up with overindulgence, with food or alcohol, with controlling everything in your life, with avoidance, with compliments you don't really believe, etc. The parts of ourselves that justify blaming or judging, of hating others, all the darker sides of things. There's a polar attraction to beautiful things outside ourselves, jewels, treasures, the excitement of things flashy and fun. It is mesmerizing and hypnotizes the viewer or seeker to stay where we are, to stay distracted from our pain. We all stay here for a while and may come back here from time to time. We must until we realize the illusion and the lie that it is. It is a false sun, these things outside ourselves. It isn't the light that we are seeking, or that it says it isn't the light that we are seeking, or that it says it is. It isn't the answer. It isn't what we need. It isn't helping us. These parts are in some ways testing you to see if you will go on, if you're committed to your quest of love. We wake up and realize we must face ourselves, and the only way we can allow ourselves to heal is to seek out the light within. We need to shift from seeing the ego as a barrier to knowing the ego is actually an ally. The ego knows where the parts are hidden. It is the part of us that hid them, so we must love the ego. Love is the answer, and the only way to bring the light and love to those separated, neglected parts is to find them and remind them of the light that they are. The ego releases its hold when it realizes you are worthy of taking care of these parts, when it no longer needs to fight and it knows you will take care of those parts because of how you treat it. When you make the ego the ally, he or she will let down its guard and show you the parts you are seeking, so they may return to the light and you can expand and shine brighter and brighter. Sending love as you journey and as you look at these beautiful mirrors that are presented for you. Until next time.